Hello everybody, and welcome back to Under Heaven. We are still playing as Ash. He is still a grumpy boy, and we're talking with Lark. I like Lark a lot. Lark a lot. A lot of L's. They are a lot of fun. You know, we love a pretentious bitch, right? Heavy footsteps thud down the hall. Amir emerges into the kitchen, looking bedraggled? Bedraggled. I've not heard that phrasing much. Morning. It's past noon. I said what I said. Hey, Ash. What's she playing? Hey. He ends up tossing a burrito of his own into the microwave. I feel a twinge of guilt. Did I accidentally take one of his favorites? Anyway, I was just starting to tell Ash here a bit more about jailbroken instances. Yeah, you and Julian pulling in another recruit for all of the weird sex stuff. I nearly choke on a bite. You need to get better material. Perhaps I should talk about you being into sports ball. I'm sure nobody's heard that one before either. Some of us enjoy pursuits that challenge us. Challenge you, huh? That's one way to put it. Now that's a cute sprite. Yeah. It takes me a solid moment to realize that neither of them is actually upset. There's an entire relationship that already exists here, friendly enough that they casually give each other shit. One that I can only watch, a complete outsider. Oh, but for Ash's benefit, yes, there's that too, obviously. Huh? That got him interested. Did it now? I guess. It's what I mostly heard about jailbroken instances, anyway. Unsurprisingly. Well, art is hardly as distant from sex as some would have you believe. But that's a separate topic. It'll have to wait. I'll be sure to correct what slander Amir feels the need to add later. I have an appointment to keep. Later. See you. Amir takes his own burrito from the microwave. There's enough of mine left that it would be obvious if I tried to hurry out. It occurs to me that I haven't actually been alone with him in the short time I've been here. He walks over and sets his own plate down on the kitchen table. He has a plate? For a burrito? That's like, I don't know. It's like a Hot Pocket. Like, you don't need no plate. It's just a hand food. At least in my mind, I don't know. I don't eat burritos. Usually they have too many things in them that make my stomach, like, implode on itself. So I don't do that. It's fine. Testing the burrito experimentally with his finger, but finding it still too hot. I take a bite of mine. So, how's, settling in been going? It's been good. I appreciate you all, letting me stay. Well, seeming like a pretty rough situation. Yeah? So, it sounds like you and Julian go pretty far back. His food's cooled off enough for him to start eating. I try to keep my hackles down. I can't help but feel like I'm being interrogated. Yeah. Though it's been a long time, and that's before even accounting for, you know, the whole situation. Yeah, that I can't even really imagine. 2 years just totally gone. Does he believe me? Hell, if I were in his shoes, would I believe me? I don't know, with all the techie stuff happening in this world, I'm like, people can have, like, just the years deleted from them, probably. No, I don't know. I would believe it. because I realized that there's an alternate, far more likely story. Somebody at the end of their rope who looked up an old friend, somebody sympathetic and kind-hearted like Julian, and they come up with some wild story. And spin that into a free place to stay. Fuck. I swallow. Yeah, I'm still doing what I can to make sense of it. It's I don't know. The best I can do, as far as the doctor said, is just wait and hope something comes back. It'll be something else if I can at least start looking for a job, for work, but Julian kinda insisted that I wait until I'm a little more healed up. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I mean, I didn't think the arm's that bad, but I get it, I guess. Still, I feel like I'm going crazy just sitting around. I get that. Ain't exactly fun to feel useless. Yeah. Well, give it time. Might wish you could go back to relaxing soon enough. I think I can feel myself smile slightly, though I don't really find the joke funny. That's the hope. Guess it's lucky the clothes fit at least. Oh, fuck me. Besides everything else, I'm literally wearing his probably dead partner's clothes. Yeah, right, they did just say, like, they gone. I think about the things I would give to be literally anywhere else right now. Yeah, it's, don't say that it's lucky. It's a hell of a coincidence. Well, life's funny like that. Good luck, I suppose. See you around. Gotta get to my shift. See you around. He pushes away from the table and departs, while I'm left to finish off what's left of my burrito. It's getting cold. Earlier in the day, as it is, I feel both mentally and physically exhausted. Maybe I really am still healing. I already took a walk. I don't really feel like retracing the same steps again. I mindlessly flick through whatever I can pull up on the TV. The algorithm suggests some comedy series about a group of firefighters. It's fine, it's not really that funny, but it gets the occasional slight chuckle. The humor is honestly pretty formulaic, once you get your head around each of the characters' big, colorful quirks. I sit in near silence for the next several hours. It's dark out by the time I stir. Okay. Probably irresponsibly late to have not had dinner yet. Time for another burrito. I glance up as the front door opens. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, sorry. Did you want to watch something? You're welcome to. I'm just kind of watching whatever's on. Nah, I'm good. Julian's got a long shift today, and I assume luck's about the same. We're probably gonna skip making a whole thing out of dinner. Amir's bringing stuff from his work. Want to see a menu? Nah, I'm easy. A burger or something's fine. Alright, well, I'll let him know. I'm gonna go shower. Catch you later. Later. Amir arrived as expected. He gets a steak and cheese, while Alex gets a personal pan pizza, sausage and onion. Terrible. Sorry, guys. Onions are one of the few things I can't do in this world. We're all sat around the table and digging in. The two of us talking animatedly. Two of them, not us, them. We are a sad boy sitting off to the side watching people have fun. It's not so bad. I don't mind getting just to sit back and be a spectator to the swirling, shifting currents of their lives. So, of course they tell us, last minute, that they want to delay the whole campaign. And like, I know this client. They're going to put their heads together and have another big meeting of the minds about it. And then they're going to end up running with basically what we already had. Except throwing in a but make it blue. Or something, or some shit that doesn't matter. Like, whatever, it's their money, right? So it's not really our problem. But the whole thing's just kind of a huge fuck around and waste of time. I was looking forward to moving on to the next project. I get it. Yes, no skin off your back, but you're trying to do your job. It's annoying when people get in the way of that. Yeah, basically. Yes, you might feel the same when, I don't know, stuff expires and gets thrown out because they ordered too much. Yeah, it's such a fucking waste. And they have all these rules against donating it or taking it home, but what can you do? Swear to God, though, if I ever catch someone dipping into tips again, I'm going to fucking jail. Okay. Oh God, yeah, I don't envy that part of the job. Even before the missing years, my employment history's patchy at best. Nothing that's going to reflect well on me. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. Anyway, what happened with the new girl? Kathleen? Kathleen? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know, man. I don't think she's really going to work out. The conversation continues on largely without me. It's just easy, everyday topics. I watch it closely, looking for some glimmer of shared meaning for me to latch onto. Some opening to join in. You should probably figure out some new exercises or something, I don't know. I don't think they're really helping, but doctor wants me doing them anyway. They were still saying to be careful with actual lifting, yeah? Yeah. Ah, well, I was gonna say you could use that old home set I never use. At that, I perk up. Oh, do you have weights? Would it be alright if I used them sometime? He pauses as he's chewing on his food. I don't get it. It seems like a straightforward enough question. Finally, he swallows. Yeah, just let me drop them off in Julian's room for use sometime. You're using his shower, right? That seems unnecessarily convoluted. Unless he's specifically worried about what I might do or take if I were in his room. No, I'm being paranoid. About anybody might feel uncomfortable at the idea of some near stranger hanging out in their personal space. I don't have any right to expect his trust. I try not to lay my ears flat and answer him. That'd be real nice of you. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. The rest of dinner is pretty subdued. Alex and Amir want to watch a drama they're into. Are they drama girlies? Oh no. I want to be alone in my room. And since my room is a few square feet of couch in the middle of the living room, I say nothing and we watch the drama. You can always just head up to Julian's room. What's he gonna do? Nothing? Like, it's impossible to follow. What do you mean it's impossible to follow? I feel like I've never watched a show that was like not hard to figure out what it's doing and mostly keep pace watching it. Like, it's fine. I can get why they like it. The way it's shot is interesting. A lot of really slow, lingering camera work. Ooh. But I don't have the context for anything that's happening. Alex lets out an "oh shit," and Amir starts laughing when the ending stinger involves a character you're supposed to recognize showing up with a gun! Mercifully, they headed for their bedrooms without lingering for too long. I feel both restless for a day of idleness and worn out from all of the stress of recovery. I'm too tired to stay up and too energetic to sleep. The discomfort of the couch doesn't exactly help. Sleep, when it comes, is shallow and fitful. Fitful? Fitful. What's fitful? We're not going to Google it today. Not today. The next day is much the same. I wake up to Alex, then Julian coming down the stairs. They're considerate enough to keep their steps light and their voices low as they get breakfast and head out to work. I burrow into my borrowed blanket. Okay. Burrow into borrow. Okay. Look, guys, these words look too similar. They look too similar to be right next to each other. Pretending not to be awake. They head out, and I'm able to drift off for a little bit longer. Amir comes down considerably later, and the growling in my stomach is enough to get me to drop the ruse. We make small talk of no consequences before he heads off to deal with some errands. God knows when Lark gets up, if they haven't already. Their sleep schedule is a mystery to me. I just kill some time watching TV. I feel like an animal pacing about in a cage, but there isn't anything for me to do. Well, Alex did say he'd move the weights. Let's go! I prowl. Wow. What a way to describe that. Up the stairs into Julian's room. Sure enough, there's a set of dumbbells and plates waiting for me. It's not like I've got anything else going on. I hesitate for a moment, but I've got enough privacy that I change down to some athletic shorts. I am less thorough than I should be on stretches. I quickly realize how little I've moved around since waking up. And who can say if I moved at all for all the time that I was... No, I refuse. I clamp down on the thoughts and force them away. I'm not going there. I'm not going there right now. This is what I need. The loosening strain in my biceps as I straighten my arm and pull it across my chest. Though, I'm just as quickly reminded how fragile my current state is when repeating the stretch with my injured arm, causing me to recoil with a hiss. Okay. Well, fine. Could do worse than a one-armed workout, I guess, as long as I don't make a habit of it. I just need to feel something burning. I grit my teeth. Sweat sheens... What? Sweat sheens me as I... Is that a phrasing? Is that correct? It probably is, but I don't really get it. I assume it just means you start sweating. Is that what we're doing? Okay. As I work through the motions. As many feelings as possible get scraped and hollowed out, leaving room only for exertion. The asymmetry is awkward, but it only pushes me further and harder to struggle and adapt. I feel drained. Whatever happened to me, it sure as hell didn't involve much cardio. I know my endurance used to be better than this. I want to push myself harder. I want more from this body than it gives me. I want more than this life that it gives me. The only thing stopping me is my own weakness. Fuck it. Surely a few reps on a bad arm couldn't hurt. No? Can't you do, like, the both arm thing? You know, relieve that stress a bit, you know? Or go for, like, I don't know, use cans, like canned fruit. Canned, just, like, canned soup, you know? I know when I'm, like, fucked up my arm pretty bad. I was using, like, large soup cans to kind of, like, work that arm out a bit. And then moved on to the jug of milk. I start on a curl. It's agonizing. Sweat drips down and stings the fresh scar tissue. If I could just push through. Don't do that. Okay. I'm in an odd mood as I step through the front door. Oh, okay, we're Julian. It's green. The bar is green. Right there on the side, we're Julian. We're the dear boy. That's nice. That's nice. I like Julian. He's got that potential stomach, cute little tum-tum, and he just seems like a tired fella. I mean, I think Amir and Lark are my favorites because I think they're like, I mean, Amir's just the cutest. He's just the cutest one, guys. And Lark is just like kind of fun. I'm in an odd mood as I step through the front door, though I can't really complain about getting out early. The whole situation around the drone that I found near Ash still bugs me. I actually ended up following up on the repair ticket. There wasn't any commentary, okay, by the tech, and when I checked the actual attached logs, nothing seemed off. I mean, I didn't think I imagined it. I guess it could be some kind of fail-safe behavior I'm not familiar with to move itself out of the path of traffic. I should probably look into. Ah, there they go. They have fallen. But alright, everyone, we are going to end the part here. So I do hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.